Hello, my name is Adam Shu, and today I wanted to talk about my experience this summer at Metabob. So this summer, I returned to Metabob for an internship, and a few things were different. First of all, Metabob moved from Santa Clara to San Francisco. Secondly, my commute is now much longer. Thirdly, I had a lot of fun this summer. But first, let's talk about what Metabob is. What is Metabob? So, Metabob is an AI debugging tool that detects, explains, and fixes bugs. So it's able to detect bugs using their in-house model. It's able to explain bugs, again, using in-house data and on large language models. And of course, it is able to fix the bugs and other big issues. So now that you know what Metabob is, I'll tell you about 3 insights that I learned this summer. Number 1, working in person is much better than working remotely. It's much more productive and it's much more fun. So my commute from Palo Alto to San Francisco is about an hour and a half, including a Caltrain and some sort of taxi from the Caltrain station to the office. So why do I make this a commute anyways? Well, it turns out that it's actually worth the 3-hour commute every day. And here's why. Let's say you need a little bit of help. In person, you can, hey, I need some help. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I need help with problem A. Well, problem B is easily fixed.
No. I didn't mean that. I meant problem A, not problem B. Problem A.
Oh, you wanted to learn about problem A. Oh, yeah, of course. Problem A, you just have to add a few statements here, and you can run the code like this. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. All right, now let's do the Slack version of it. You see the difference? That's much longer than the human version, the talking version. Additionally, it's much more, so why San Francisco though is a good question. So San Francisco is the hub of Silicon Valley. It's not in Silicon Valley, but it is the hub of Silicon Valley. Everyone is willing to commute to San Francisco because San Francisco is the big city. So we have Berkeley interns this year, and they're willing to commute to San Francisco. But I don't think they're going to be willing to commute 2 hours via Caltrain and then another hour via taxi just to go to the Metabob office in Santa Clara. So San Francisco office is just much better than Santa Clara. Next of all, I wanted to talk about Waymo. So Waymo is highly praised today for being autonomous, easy to use, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's overrated. So there's 3 big problems with Waymo. 1, you are not supporting the real person. The real person drives the taxi to earn money, but instead you're paying the money to Waymo Corporation. 2, it's actually more expensive than taking a Lyft or Uber. You would think that because there's no human in the car, Waymo could get away with being cheaper than Lyft and Uber. But no, Waymo is actually more expensive. And here's some proof. Wow. Waymo is really $2 more expensive? How? Without $2, I could give the driver a nice tip that they would appreciate. And finally, the 3rd problem, unreliable. I thought that Waymo was pretty good at first. I took a few rides, except on the 3rd ride that I took on Waymo ever. It gave me a not so satisfactory experience because I was almost at the office. Okay? It was just turning left and it was just gonna pull over right there. But then it just turned left, stopped in the middle of the road, and decided to get stuck there. And then on the screen, it just displayed this beautiful message right here. How wonderful. And other cars were beeping, and I didn't know what to do. So, some person, support agent, backed up the car, drove it 5 blocks down, and voila, I was now 10 minutes away from the office, even though if I got out of the car where it broke down, I would have only been less than half a minute away from the office by walking, which is really annoying. Finally, we're gonna have to talk about pizza. Do you like pizza? I like pizza. You might have heard about the Pentagon Pizza Index. So basically, the Pentagon uses Domino's pizza as their pizza of choice. And someone realized that when someone sends 20 large pizzas or 100 large pizzas to the Pentagon from Domino's, there's probably something going on in the Pentagon. This still happens in San Francisco, actually. So if you were imagine you're walking the streets of San Francisco. You look and you see the Slack HQ. And look, there's a pizza truck pulling up. And out of the pizza truck, you see people pushing pizza carts with what's probably hundreds of pizzas. You would think, wow, Slack must be having a party. Maybe they've introduced some new AI feature that's only available through their Enterprise Pro Premium Plus plan for $99 a month per user, billed annually. But no, they didn't release some such feature to get the money because Slack doesn't really innovate these days anymore. Instead, if you check Slack at that moment, Slack is down. That's why there's so many pizzas being delivered to Slack HQ. Anyways, those were my 3 big insights. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. If you want to see my insights from last year, there's a video right here you can check out. If you want to check out my other insights from other topics, it's here and here. And if you want to subscribe, it's right there. Thank you very much for watching.